The Tony and Pulitzer Prize-winning musical Hamilton is canceling plans to perform at the Kennedy Center for the Performing Arts in D.C. Producer Jeffrey Seller said our show simply cannot in good conscience participate and be a part of this new culture that's being imposed on the Kennedy Center. But acting Kennedy Center President Richard Grinnell clapped back at producers and creator Lin-Manuel Miranda, calling it a publicity stunt. Did they do the right thing by pulling the show? Who can say? What do you think?
Well, when he said that they're not, they don't want Republicans coming to see the show, the board used to be made up of partial Biden appointees and Trump appointees. It was mixed, and now it's almost entirely Trump. So you would ask then...
It's all Trump.
Yeah, so who's deciding who wants to come? But I also think art is a place of such inclusion and celebration.
Yeah.
Everyone knows, and like from artists dating back to like high school theater kids on, it was always about everyone could play there, everyone could be a part of it. That's what is the heart of art. So if you're going somewhere and you don't feel welcome or you don't feel that sense of celebration, just take it somewhere else. I mean, I don't think
they're
there's a problem.
They're going to have to make adjustments. I think, Trump and Vance can star in The King and I, for example.
Good one.
And I'd like to know, does Trump know who Hamilton was? I mean...
Yeah.
They ruined the whole thing.
They could do the new song, Shall We Vance? Dun, dun, dun.
That's good.
Thank you.
We'll write it together.
That was for you.
But, but to Sarah's point, that's exactly what the producer of Hamilton said. He said, we are not acting against his administration, but against the partisan policies of the Kennedy Center as a result of the recent takeover. The actions bring a new spirit of partisanship to the national treasure that is the Kennedy Center. If you fire everyone that was, and it was a bipartisan group, and replace them with sycophants that are just gonna,
Single pants?
Sycophants that are just going to, toe the Trump line, then is that really the mission of the Kennedy Center? And they say no. I'm curious what you think, Whoopi, but because you've attended the Kennedy Center.
I was just going to say quickly, Hamilton has a long history of making political statements at their shows. It's something that they've always embraced, and they have a right to. It's their free speech and freedom of expression. I do think, I love the Kennedy Center. I lived in D.C. I think people in New York and D.C. really know it. I don't know that in the middle of the country this is like a real controversy or scandal. Most people don't have the benefit of getting to go to the Kennedy Center, but I don't like the ending.
They've all seen Hamilton because it's on Disney Plus.
Yes, but I don't like the ending of the tradition of it being bipartisan. I had a friend who was on the board.
But you want the Kennedy Center to represent the best in the arts.
Here's the thing,
when John Kennedy was in office, I believe it was Yo-Yo Ma, Jose Terby, and now we're going to have WrestleMania there. I mean, you have
don't you knock WWE.
People who are not in New York appreciate art also. So it should matter to them.
Here's the thing. People outside of New York watch the Kennedy Center honors. They have watched it. They've seen extraordinary things. So things that you can't see in your town, you've been able to watch. The fact that it wasn't a discussion, it was a big smack to the arts, which don't have a politics. The politics are, look at the differences in the actors. That's the real statement. That's why they came out and made those statements, because people were messing with them, because Hamilton didn't look like Hamilton, and
the diverse
Miranda
casting
doesn't look like Miranda. So I understand why they did it, and I have no plans to go back to the Kennedy Center until the Kennedy Center becomes what it was supposed to be.
That's right.
And that was a welcome place for all artists, no matter what your groove is. They didn't make judgments about the people that they put in. I know.
She hates that music.
It's not that I hate it, but y'all just never let me get to the period.
I wanted to hear that.
And you don't know how old I am, and I forget where I am, and now I'm gonna go right to the end.